So I just wanted to throw up a really quick video for some of the newer guys to Agony Unleashed about how to give a good recon. So this is Keactes 101 guide on how to give recon. Now, recon, as you're aware, is really important when playing EVE Online. Now, it's an invaluable resource when given calmly, concisely and coherently. Now, I don't profess to be the best or the worst at giving recon, but I think it's something that everyone in Agony should be able to do. So, just to give you a bit of background about myself, I've scouted and skirmished in Agony since around 2009, thereabouts, and I'll be honest with you, I actually pride myself on giving good recon and giving it well. It helps FCs make important decisions, it helps fleet movement, and bottom line is it actually generates us all content. So first of all, what is recon? Recon is observation of a region to locate an enemy or ascertain strategic features. Now, the abbreviated word recon is from the French word reconnaître, which is French to recognise. Now, in Agony Unleashed, recon reporting is a structured method of communicating important information in a concise and understood manner, which enables your FC and fleet to make decisions on how to react to the changing situations. Now, the Agony Unleashed recon report consists of 4 basic parts. Now, these are the alert, who, where and what. Now, the alert word is recon, who you are is your name, where you are is the system and location you are at within the system, and what you see can be further subdivided into local, grid and scan. So the alert word is typically recon. Now, when a scout or skirmisher or other fleet member says recon on comms, it means that there is an important information that the fleet needs to be aware of right now. So recon, in essence, it means everyone needs to shut up. Pretty simple. So who you are is important, especially when there are multiple scouts and skirmishers supporting the fleet. More recently, when I've been running fleets myself, I've been operating with pretty much one scout or skirmisher. Now, if you've got multiples, it makes it a lot easier to identify who you're talking to. Now, you should always report using a third person, as not everyone will know who I is, but by identifying who you are, it's clear who is reporting. So where you are at consists of what solar system and where within the system. It's pretty simple information. What, again, it's simple. It's what you see. What you see actually can be further subdivided though into local, grid and scan. Local is how many people are in local, excluding blues and fleet or court members. If local is friendly, just report system is friendly. With grid, this is what you physically see on the grid with you. When reporting ships on grid, you need to include their general location relative to the gate and or your location. When there is only a few ships on grid, you can report them individually. Now, when there is a large number of ships on grid, you need to report them using general terms. Now, for example, that might be recon Keactes SV5, 35 mixed destroyers on gate at 0. Or another example would be recon Keactes SV5, about 20 or so battle cruisers sitting about 100k off the gate. Another one would be recon Keactes SV5, 120 in local, and there's a crap ton of mixed cruisers and battle cruisers around the gate. Again, if grid is clear, simply state grid is clear. Scan. Now, this is what you see on your D scanner, on your directional scanner, and does not include what you see on the grid. You don't need to report all D-scan trash, such as wrecks and so on, unless it is pertinent to your current fleet operation. Much like reporting grid information, you can report specific information if it is just a few ships, for example, and report using general terms if scan has a large number of ships on it. If scan is clear, simply state scan is clear. So, in summary, for recon you've got who is providing the recon, where you are at, what you see, the local count, what is on grid and what is on scan. So I've got a few examples of good recon. I'm just going to do the scout narrative, so you can see it on your screen. Recon, Keactes head GP on the SV5 gate, 127 in local, 4 Vexes on gate, around 25 destroyers on scan. And the second example would be Recon, Keactes and Hemin on the Armok gate, 42 neutrals in local, grid and scanner clear. And the final example would be Recon, Keactes and D87, system is friendly. It's clear, concise and coherent. Now, when you're out skirmishing or scouting for a fleet, depending on the size of the fleet and so on, obviously comms are going to get a bit chattery, but when you hear break, break, you need to stop. On Agony Unleashed comms, basically break means there is an urgent, absolute emergency threat to the fleet right now. Basically, clear comms immediately. Simple as that. And just got a few tips and advice just to close off this video. First tip definitely is breathe. It's a simple thing, we all do it, but you need to. Gather the information before speaking. This is simply prior to keying up to give the recon, know what you're going to say, know what the local count is, know what system you're in. If you get all that in your mind prior to sort of giving the recon, just for say 3 or 4 seconds, you'll give the recon correctly, and it'll be good recon. Stay calm. It sounds silly, but the more panicked you sound, it will have an impact on the fleet. And just stay calm. It relates to the breathe tip that I mentioned above. Be safe. This is simply when you're about to give the recon, make sure you're not going to put your ship in harm's way. There's no point having a dead skirmisher, basically. So that might be get safe, get to a ping, get to attack. It could be you have to power out of a bubble, for example, or you have to overheat and then burn out of enemies' points and webs and so on. And that's it. But basically, be safe. And the very very last one actually is the one that probably is most important to me. Actually, is enjoy being the eyes and ears of your fleet. Being a good skirmisher and giving good recon is a fantastic thing for any FC, any fleet, and any corp actually. So yeah, that's really the end of this little video. I might add in the future, I might add a few little snippets of videos and or fleets that we've done where there's been good recon and so on. But I might just skip that for this video for the time being. But that's really it. So good luck and enjoy giving your recon in future. And I look forward to hearing some good recon out there.